What's going on, y'all? So we are going to be back today with the Giratina team. So this is easily my favorite team that I made for the month. I do want to recognize that we just haven't been seeing good success recently. And, if you saw the last video, I talked about that a little bit. I just haven't been winning, unfortunately, this month as much as I would like to. And I do think to some degree it's, maybe the teams are they're too fun to be completely, like, meta. But also, I mean, there's just probably only most of the people left playing actually want to be playing. You know what I mean? The competitive ladder. So there's probably some good players, I would hope. But I don't know. If it keeps going too bad, I'm literally just gonna play Showdown, and then I'm gonna wait for Scarlet and Violet to come out, because like that's kind of how I'm feeling. But I do appreciate those of y'all who support, and if you are able to use my teams to good success, that's good. I just this month I was being less serious on purpose, but I don't like losing. So we're gonna be opening up another Pokemon pack. Let's switch over to Big Me. So here's the Codus Cardus. We've got Fighting Energy. We've got Quilava. Sorry, I'm not good at keeping the cards square. We've got Quilava. We've got Hisuian Heavy Ball. It's a Hisuian Heavy Ball. It's a variant. We got regional variants for our Pokeballs, my guy. Hippowdon. We've got Quillfish. We've got Pet the Lil. We've got the Nickit. We've got Hippopotas. Super Hippopotas, dude. We got Cynical. We've got the Radiant Holocha. Nice looking card. How's the centering? Centering is not bad. It might be a little bit heavy on the bottom side compared to the top side. But it is a good looking card. And then as our last card, we got non-hollow Regirock. So at least we did get something in that reverse row slots. That's always nice. And I don't have a Radiant Holocha yet, so back over to Little Me. Talking about the team for a second. So I just like Giratina. It's really bulky. It doesn't hit that hard, but with a weakness policy it can. But it is very, very bulky, and that gets a long way for it. We also have Xerneas to do Xerneas things. It's also a switch out for dragon moves, even though we also have Zacian. We've got Kyogre to do Life Orb Kyogre things with Indeedee, and we've got Yveltal. So, I don't know. That doesn't explain the team super well, but I want to play. I mean, a lot of the time we're gonna start like Indeedee Xerneas, Indeedee Kyogre, Giratina plus something. I'm interested to see how we'll use the Yveltal. I mean, yes, we can Sucker Punch ourselves. It's not the greatest way to set off a weakness policy. Like, we don't really have a good way to set off our own weakness policy on this team, but it's fine, This is like an updated version of the Series 12 Giratina team, which I felt decent about. Ugh, I don't like them numbers, man. I do not like those numbers, Sam I am. my guy with the screens breaker Kyogre in the last video. Wasn't that something? Well, let's hope that we find someone quickly, because we all know that the game likes to do this. So, what are we going to talk about for a few minutes? What's the QOTD? QOTD, what has been your favorite new Pokemon set to open, if you like opening lay cards? Old QOTD, new QOTD. Sir? Yeah, we get it. I mean, you clearly didn't find someone, so you know what I mean? Like, it's really not hard to tell. If you gave me the option to X out, you know, we wouldn't have to deal with that, but here we are. Yeah, what's your favorite new Pokemon card set to open? I'm really not that big of a fan of the Pokemon Go set. It's cool. Like, there's definitely still cards that I don't have out of it. And it's nice to, you know, get a holo in every pack, because Pokemon Go set is like that. But I don't know. I like Astral Radiance, I think is a pretty dope set. Lost Origin, it has some cards that are dope, right? Like, there's a lot of very pool-worthy cards, but all in all, I think set-wise, it's not as exciting in some ways as I don't know, like Astral Radiance or Fusion Strike wasn't bad. Shining Fates is obviously Shining Fates. So what do we do here? We can start like Indeedee Kyogre. I don't know. Indeedee Kyogre with Zacian and Yveltal in the back. There's a good chance that this falls apart, right? And like, something I could do is I could drop either Yveltal or Zacian for Giratina. And I could say, in a Trick Room scenario, technically Giratina is not terrible. So, therefore, like... oh god. It would have actually been really nice to start Yveltal Kyogre, if we're being honest. They start Urshi for Kyogre. We start Indeedee. Okay. I don't like this. I just don't... It's like, this doesn't really get me anywhere. You know what I mean? I think what I have to do is just click follow me, and I'll go for the water spout. I mean... So we get our water spout first, which is really nice. Yeah, click freaking God. Okay. That's great. So now we click follow me again, and we click. Well, who do we have to Dynamax if we don't Dynamax this turn? Giratina. I mean, honestly, I might take the chances. You do that. I guess Helping Hand would have been better. So at this point, I would like to say there's no guarantee, but yeah, no, I'm gonna go for it. So at this point, I want to say Water Spout. At this point, I want to say Origin Pulse plus Behemoth Blade has to be our play. Like, obviously I'd like to click Play Rough. That's rough. We need to hit. Okay. So what we can do now is we can Dynamax Kyogre, and we probably just Behemoth Blade. They should send out maybe Calyrex. They sent out Mimikyu. I don't love that, of course. We have to click Behemoth Blade. And we just Water Spout. They do Origin Pulse. This should KO. Yeah. So I would like to believe that I can win this if I just Dynamax Kyogre. I don't think it's guaranteed, but I do think it's my best play. So we go for the chip on Kyogre right now, and we just go for the Max Geyser. If they protect Calyrex, it's like good for them, you know? They are gonna Dynamax. Okay. Okay. So I think we might lose this because we didn't double target them. So that is unfortunate. It'd be even nicer if I could still win the game, but we can't. It's frustrating because it's like, I really could have just recognized that, like, Kyogre isn't actually a threat to me if it doesn't Dynamax, and what I really needed to get rid of was Calyrex, right? I just don't know what I would have done to get out of that. Like, so we O-code something with Behemoth Blade. And then we didn't target their Kyogre because of that. Oh, yeah. I mean, we literally had no choice. It's unfortunate. And then we find someone right away. Bro, like, it's pretty much the same team. Like, let's be honest. It's pretty much the exact same team that we just faced. We could start, like, Zacian, Xerneas, with Giratina and so what I'm trying to do here, I mean, their Whimsicott probably has the ability to set up Trick Room, but we'll see what they do. Yeah. So what we can expect right now from them is we can expect Dialga to just Dynamax and Whimsicott to click Trick Room. That doesn't leave me a lot of options, right? And I think that's ultimately what's so scary about a lot of teams right now, is that, like, I literally have to double target the Whims right now. And because of that, they should just destroy me. like, if I don't target Whims, I lose. If I target Whims, I lose. Like, oh my god. Yeah. So we'll see if they Tailwind here. I'm expecting Trick Room. I don't think it's a guarantee, but in my mind it makes more sense. Biggest tailwind. That sucks. So we just lose. We just straight up lose. So what we needed to do was we needed to protect Xerneas and just magically hope that we do better. Like, imagine if I had just clicked Imprison. You know what I mean? It wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have really got me anywhere. But I'm just saying, like... We dynamax Giratina, we definitely don't KO. It's fine. Yeah. I wish, man. Okay, well. Sometimes all you have to do is wish. And then they bring out Mr. Groudonius. So this sucks. I think I can actually still win this if we don't lose the way that we should lose. What are you doing? Wise, you have Scarf? Okay, so we win. So the scary thing basically is just going to be if their Zacian can do a lot of damage. So we have to Imprison, and we have to just max Quake. I mean, sure. Like, I mean, sure. I just don't really think that works. They don't KO. We click imprison. And then we just KO them with max weight, so. Yeah. So, I mean, this is why I use Giratina. Like, I think they definitely had plays they could make to get around that. They really just needed to target Giratina with Behemoth Blade. And there is a chance, no, we probably wouldn't have lived the Behemoth Blade. They were just afraid of me having a bulky Zacian, which I don't, so. Yeah. GG's. It wasn't a perfect game. I mean, we pulled it through. You know, Giratina clutch and all that. Ah. I'm not even happy winning that way. Honestly, I'm really not. Like, because what we basically just saw was our opponent having cool tech that could actually win them the game, and then they got unlucky. So, like, if I was in their position, I'd be pissed off. That's just stupid. So they sent out Dracovish, and I don't know. Farfetch. Lucario. Dracovish and Wario. I kinda wanna just double max guard. So, in this case, the rain goes 2 turns. They might have Sash Lucario, but I'm still gonna click follow me, and I guess just I do think they played well. We could have been in a pretty bad position there, so it's like, again, I don't like winning that way. We're just gonna have to see. Just too much damage. Yeah, so, I mean, I think they played really well. We just won. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I would have hated to be in their shoes, and that's what happens in a lot of the games I play, where I'm like, oh, yeah, I mean, I could have won that, maybe. But yeah, so whatever. GG's to those people, and I might just release new rental teams. Like, I'll keep the Meltan team out, but I'm really thinking I might just make new rental teams for the month and just, I don't even know, like, I don't even know if the ladder's gonna keep going through November. I forget if they said they're gonna stop the ladder in the beginning of November or like what they said, but yeah, I'm not happy with the way that this month's rounds have been going, and I mean, we're going to be going back to Series 12, so we do have to keep that in mind, but it depends on if they're going to do that in September, or I mean, in November or December, right? But either way, have a Gouda feta cheese day, my guys.